Hello there, and welcome to the Fish Tank Barn. Over the years, one of my weaknesses is taking good pictures of my aquarium fish, especially the smaller fish in larger tanks. So today, I've come up with the idea to make some DIY photo and video boxes to help me with this problem. Come along with me as I make these simple to make photo boxes. All right, so we're now ready to get started. We're gonna need a couple things to do this project. So you're gonna need one of these Aquarium Co-Op plastic containers. I find the plastic on these is pretty clear. I think these are good for making these photo boxes. I got 3 of them here. Since I'm gonna use 3 different colors, you just need some spray paint. I've got green, in case you wanna do like a green screen effect. I've got white, and I've also got black. You're gonna need some scissors, blue painter's tape, and then some sort of covering. I'm just using the material that comes in the Aquarium Co-op box. You're gonna use that to kind of cover up any area that you're not gonna paint. So I'm gonna cover up the table, and then I'm actually gonna cover up the front of the boxes with this as well. So first thing I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna spread one of these out. Just to not get paint on the table. Now let's take a little bit of painter's tape and tape the sides of it. Doesn't have to be pretty, just good enough. All right, so we're gonna take one of our containers now, and basically we're just going to kind of mask it off. So take it out of the plastic. So I'm gonna take some more of this, and then I'm just gonna cut it to the size of the container for the front. And then as I'm doing that, I'm gonna tape the top. So we've now got our container here. So I've got our little piece of paper cut out here. We're just gonna tape the other sides with the blue painter's tape. Very simple. So we're gonna go ahead and do the black one first. Just shake up your spray paint, and then just try to get it on as evenly as you can. So we now have that one done. We're gonna go ahead and let that dry, and we'll work on the next one. I won't show you the entire process again, but I did the exact same thing for both the green and white boxes. All right, we got all 3 of them painted now, so we're just gonna let them dry for a couple hours, and then we'll go ahead and we'll take the tape off of it and kind of see what we've got. Might have to do a little bit of touch up here and there, just depending on how it turns out. But we'll go ahead and let it dry, and we'll come back in a couple hours. All right, so it's been about 45 minutes or so. So we're gonna go ahead and take off our tape and kind of see how these turned out. All right, doesn't look too bad. I might want to touch up the bottom a little bit, but overall, I think it looks pretty good. So I think I'm gonna have to redo this white one. It does look a little bit cracked on the side, so I do want to put another coat on that one. Other than that, I can just kind of tell it looks pretty decent. So we'll put that one to the side and repaint it. And then let's go ahead and take a look at this one. This one looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and take the tape off of it. So all in all, it doesn't look bad. But I think I am going to do a little touch up on that one too. So yeah, so let's go ahead and I'll dive in real quick and we'll kind of tape these up a little bit and do just a little bit of touch up. So I've got them all painted now, so we'll go ahead and we'll just let them finish drying again, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at the finished product. I went ahead and waited overnight, and these look pretty good now. I really like how they turned out. Pretty clear. I did get a little bit of maybe overspray on the glass on the inside a little bit, so maybe in the future I would tape off the inside as well. But all in all, it looks pretty good. Pretty happy with it. So we're gonna go ahead now and try it out. I did get this multicolor guppy here to try it out with. I'm going to go ahead and take some photos and videos of the fish in each one of the containers, and we'll see how it turns out. Here's the black box. I did this outside, so there's a decent amount of glare with the black. If I would have done this inside, I think it would have been a little bit better. I did play with the exposure a bit, and it definitely does look a little bit better. Here's the white one. This one definitely looks a little bit better with the lighting that's outside. There was no glare at all. I was really happy with how the video came out. And I even took a couple of pictures that I'm pretty happy with. And finally, here's the green. The fish wasn't really sure what to make of the green, but I was pretty happy with this one too. I could work with this for any green screen shots. I did a couple of pics with this one as well. I hope that you enjoyed taking a look at this DIY project. I hope that you enjoyed taking a look at this DIY project. I was pretty happy with how it turned out. I'm going to go ahead and let the paint cure for a couple more days and then store them somewhere safe in the barn. I definitely want to keep the wear and tear off of these, especially on the front panels. I'm pretty hopeful with some care that these will age well over time. At the end of the video here, I'll put a link to a playlist with my other DIY projects. So with that, thank you for watching, stay safe, stay fishy, and I'll catch you on the next video.